Hello everybody and welcome back to FM 2020 with me, TW1 at York City. Want to quickly do a little catch up as I did skip ahead quite a bit after the last episode where we were playing very badly and I wanted to do a few tests to work out why. But before then, let's roll the intro. So, last time you were with me, you saw me pick up a result against Radcliffe, and we, after that, played a lot of games off screen. We've played a lot of games off screen. I'm going to do a quick little run through of what happened. I done a few little tests. I done a few tests of tactics that I had on other saves. So I opened up a Salford save, I opened up a Portsmouth save, and I opened up a Manchester United save. Just ran a few little tests to see what the formation was doing, what my tactics were doing and why they weren't. We'll get into the tactic very, very quickly. But yeah, switch tactics into this one that I thought would be a good idea, and it got us a 1-0 result straight away. I'll reveal the tactics in a minute, it'll make a lot more sense. And then we, at this point, made a couple of little tweaks to the tactic because I saw in this game against top of the league, they were top of the league at the time, they are now second in the league, that we got absolutely battered on the counter-attack and it was rather brutal to see. So I thought I'm going to make a couple of little tweaks to the tactic. But yeah, it has been very, very good. I do want to highlight this game where Paddy McLaughlin scored 4 goals. And Andy Bond scored a penalty, and Paddy McLaughlin's normally on penalties because he's got 14 penalty taking, so he could have had 5. This guy with 8 finishing scored 4 goals. What is this game? It is ridiculous. So let's jump to the tactic quickly. It is a tactic I have downloaded. And from this I've learnt a lot, and this is how I like to do normally, it's how I do an offline save, is I would use a tactic from the workshop that is very, very good at what it does. I would then watch what it's doing, and then try to build my own tactic from that for later on. So this is the tactic that we're going to be using for the rest of this season. I'm very, very curious to see what this tactic does in a higher league, so next year. If this tactic, I'm saying it now, if this tactic blows that league to shreds, and we look like we're going to get back-to-back promotions very, very easily, by next season, January, I will probably make this tactic banned. I will ban this tactic myself, and I will try and build a tactic from what we have watched and knowledge-wise ourselves. But I do enjoy it, and it has been quite fun. It hasn't been perfect. It's doing a lot. I'm not going to go into all of the individual roles because there is a lot of player instructions on every single player, and it is doing there's a lot of instructions anyway, and it's doing a very, very key job. Basically what it does is everyone runs their arse off to defend. Defensive wingers, they come up and end up about in here, and they double up with the wing backs very, very well. And when going forward, so your winger will end up around here-ish. That is where you want them. They are defensive wingers on support, so they will get forward and do that role very nicely. Your attacking midfielder will end up in the box in between your 2 strikers or just on the edge, which is great as well. But these inverted wing backs I've been watching, that's a really important part of this formation and system, I believe, when it goes forward. They will end up in this spot. And Griffiths has scored a couple of really nice goals. Dyer scored a couple of nice goals as well. So yeah, this is the tactic we are using. It is off the workshop. I will leave a link to what it is. The only couple of tweaks I've made is the centre halves are now on cover. And I believe I dropped... No, I didn't drop the high line. I was playing around with this high line. I was having it about there. I've been playing around with that. It starts on attacking, and it's been working very well on attacking. That's what the tactic suggests. That's been going very well. And whenever we are winning quite nicely, we want to shut it down. This guy's also supplied a tactic that is a shutdown tactic, which does the same job as well. And that is very good as well. So yeah, that is the tactic. Am I happy about having a tactic that had this in a test as well. I used this one with Manchester United. This was great for Manchester United. Ridiculous amount of goals I got with them. I'm not massively happy. I'm not super happy about using a tactic off the workshop, but someone's clearly done a lot of work into this, and it's great fun to watch, and it is great fun to use. It's not easy wins. We've had, like the schedule suggests, we have been conceding goals quite a bit, apart from the last 2 games where we've been absolutely destructive. Like this one, we conceded 3 goals, and we didn't look great apart from Paddy McLaughlin. Here's another one with a late victory for us, Carl McFarlane. We do concede goals, and we do concede goals at silly times as well, so it's not been plain sailing, but we are top of the league. We have a game in hand, and we are 2 points clear, so it has been great, and Paddy McLaughlin is our top goal scorer. I'm still not sure how. It's all because he's a defensive winger and he fills that role very well. He seems to be getting into the right positions. The game is rewarding him for being in the right role, in the right position. So maybe his gets whenever forward possible is a good trait as well on this role. If we're going to play with this tactic, I'd like to try and min-max it and maybe tweak around with it a little bit. There's a couple of bits I'm not super happy with, so we may be playing around with it a little bit, but not too much. So let's jump into a game that I would like to show. So we are up against Darlington in our next game, which is in a couple of games. Oh, I forgot one massive thing. Transfers. We had a transfer in. What's his name? Where is his name? How do I find him? He's in the squad, you melon. Where the frick is he? There he is. I found a midfielder who could do things, and he's quite good. Like, he shouldn't have come. I'm not sure why he's got him. He's even got 4 caps for Tunisia. Like, he's a player. He previously played for FC Lorient in the French 2nd Division. He's a serious player. Like, he's so much better. There is another one. There's another midfielder I found. Oh, this guy who's like top goal scorer of the league and scored 3 against us for Hereford is not on a contract. So I've been trying to sign him, but he wants a lot of money and I don't have wages, so I can't. So it's a little bit sad. Where is he? Oh, let me find him. Hang on, let me find him. I found him. Here he is. He's ex-Swansea. I don't know where either of them 2 teams are. He's Swedish, and oh my word, I want him just because of them physicals are disgusting. He's a ball-winning midfielder with 15 flair. I'm not sure that makes sense, but he can tackle. He's got so much aggression and so much bravery. And he's got half-decent tackling as well. He runs with ball often, and his work rate is 15. See, I think he's a perfect little DM who really won't be playing DM very well, but oh well, I don't care. I might play him as a centre mid. Can he play as a centre mid attack? Where's attack? Yeah, he can't pass and he's got no vision, so maybe not. He's a very good player though, and I would like him. He's only 22 and he clearly could make a profit on him, so that is someone I would like to get to. So I'm going to quickly sim ahead to the game. I might as well just talk while we do that. What happened? Did our game just get postponed? Why is that? Oh, it's a waterlogged pitch. I have to sim a little bit more now. Okay, I will catch you for the FA Trophy second round. I'll catch you then. See you in a sec. Here we go then. Finally got to the game. Simulated all the way up. Unfortunately, Charlie Oliver did pick up a knock last game, so he's out for another 5 games. That postponed match has actually helped us out because he would have missed more games if not. He's only going to miss, I think, the cup game and maybe 1 league game. Otherwise, he was going to miss a lot more than that. And we have Tom Allen back. He was on loan at Farsley, who were in the division with us. So no idea why they loaned him out. But he's a 6'4" centre back who's left-footed, so he can be some nice cover. He also can play left back. I'm not sure I'm going to be playing a left back as I play inverted wing backs, and he can't cross, dribble, or do anything, to be honest. He can just kick and head things. Hopefully the ball more than players, but you never know. Let's get the teams warming up. Let's see, we're up against the standard 4-4-2. Watch me go live with this tactic and talk about how great it's been and the lovely form we've been in, and then we're going to lay an egg. I can already see it coming. Lay an egg, lose 1-0, the tactic looks terrible, and I look like an absolute numpty. Let's crack on with this though. Should be another little win. I don't even know if Mainhead are in the same... They're a league above us. They are a better side than us, so we do need to be a little bit careful. I am going to take it off attacking then and go on to positive, just to slight the team a little bit so we're not totally going at it. Kempster's really impressed me actually on that side. Oh, that's a lovely little ball. McLaughlin! Oh, he nearly scored after I praised him up so much in the pre-show to the game. Pre-show. It's like this is a preview to the match. As I'm rambling before we get to the game, I am G'd him up. Griff is with the corner. Oh, go on, Kempster. Oh, that's a good block, that. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, that is the most dedicated header I've seen in my life. That is John Terry in disguise. That was great. Ah. I actually rated that. That was brilliant. Oh, Whitehall. Oh, God. What did I say? Right, let's get creative. We've had a couple of chances already, to be honest. Just, I'm still in awe about that header. They are 1-0 up, though. We've had 6 shots, so we're shooting well. We don't have Oliver, and he is our linchpin at the back. I'm not going to lie. His pace covers us a lot, and he is very, very good. He's a lot better than all of our centre-backs by a mile, so... Oh, Whitehall with another chance. Let's see if we can get something crack-a-lack in here, though. 25 minutes played, and I'm going to lay an egg. I called it in the little ramble as we started the match. We're doing alright for possession. We're slightly edging them out, and we're having half-decent chances, so... No idea what that is, Ferguson. Oh, that's a ball. Kempster gets a... Oh! How is he in the post? How? Oh, if he had a little bit more composure there, he'd have just nicked it round the keeper and slotted it in, but no. Shot with a shot. Oh, that was close as well. I actually threw myself back on the chair when I missed that chance. Really, Kempster? That was awful. Here he is, a chance to redeem himself. That's a good little tackle by the defender. Oh, Maguire's put it wide as well. We're getting half chances. We just need to be a little bit more clinical and take one of them. So all of the wing backs are on tackle much harder. So as soon as you pick up a yellow card, you have to tell them to ease off tackles, I've noticed. Otherwise you get a lot of red cards. You don't get a lot, but they make some interesting tackles, and I don't want to be testing it. We've been the better side. We're getting FM'd so far. Passionately. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Oh, you weren't bad. Believe you can do a little bit better, though, defence. He's only had that one real chance. He smashed it in top corners. Fair to the lad, but... Fenelton. Well done, Griff. Well done, Griff. Good old Griffy. Kick-off highlights are always the greatest. It's now like a throw-in battle. There we go. Finally skips past the freaking intro highlights. Or kick-off highlights, intro highlights. What am I saying? Come on, Ferguson. Big throw. That's probably as far as you can throw it, if I'm honest. Ferguson, don't shoot. Not there. Oh, it's a chance to the centre mid. That wasn't bad, that. Was not bad. I want to take York off, but I've got no one to sub York with. Like, Langstaff can play right mid, but he can't really tackle. He has alright work rate. I might throw Green there. I'll throw Green as defensive right wing. I've been playing Dyer there quite a lot, actually. He's been quite good in that role, so it's not been too bad. We just need to get a little bit more creative, really. I'm going to do a little tweak of the tactics, I think. Let's go back to attacking. What's the standard? That's a good ball towards Maguire. I'm not sure why he's headed it backwards, but it's a good... Oh, good effort by Griff. It's a good save by the keeper. Strong hand to push it away. Mounting pressure. Green with the corner in. That was a pretty lacklustre corner. Do you want to pick up the pace, Ben, or you just casually going to do that? That's fine with me. Clearly, he doesn't seem to care too much that we're losing 1-0. I'm meant to go quite far in this competition. I believe the ball wants me to. Oh, it's Whitehall with a chance. Oh, good save, Jameson. It's a cracking save, that. Whitehall had a chance to put 2-0 up and could have killed the game off there. Smile in. Bonds nods it away to Ferguson, and Ferguson does the simple and nods it out. We're going to do a little tweak of the tactics and change it up. This is a great thing that I have worked out. Is I can do this and get away with it quite nicely. So I'm going to take Bond off and bring on Langstaff now. I'm going to switch Maguire and Kempster over because Kempster can happily play send to attacking mid. And I've taken York off, so I can't play him there, can I? What a fluffing numpty. Play Ferguson left wing, and we'll bring on Newton to play at the full-back role. Or should we just bring Newton. There we go. I'm trying to build, if we're going to keep with these tactics, and if they're not totally broken and not exploiting the game too hard, I will try and adapt the squad so it's flexible so it can play 2 or 3 formations at once. I'd like to develop maybe a 3 at the back or a 5 at the back which does very similar to this. So I can have that as a backup option as well, because it's always fun to have different little formations and that will throw the game off and confuse them. I really need to stop talking about losing 1-0 when it comes to the start of the game, because we're actually going to lose 1-0. I am fuming if we lose this 1-0. We've been the better side. Maguire. Apart from our striker attempt being able to shoot. Langstaff, you have so much time there. So much time. I'm going to have to put another game in this episode or it's going to look like an absolute joke, isn't it? Is my team camera shy or something? Right, that's it. I'm going to load up another game. I'm going to skip forward to another game. That was embarrassing. Who are we playing? Boston United next. I'll see you there. I've got to have another game this episode. Freaking terrible. Okie dokie, we're here. Team selection time against Boston United. Oliver is back. Unfortunately, we just lost Kempster, Big Kempy, to injury. He's out for a couple of weeks with a groin sprain. Ouch. And Nathan Dyer is back on the bench, as the little youngster is very good at filling in on this right hand side. I enjoy him right back and I enjoy him in that defensive winger role as well, so that is handy to have. Did very, very quickly just tell a few players that I don't want them and listed them for loan or whatever, trying to get some sort of money for them. Doubt I will though, so let's see what happens there. I'll take just trying to get a couple of them off my books. That'd be great. It would free up some wages. Right, come on lads, show us a good performance today. Let's get some green. Let's get some green, the only way I know, which is passionate. And let's get this crack-a-lack in against Boston United at home. Another chance to show that we're not camera shy and that we actually can perform when the capture card is on. When the cameras are honest, can we perform? So let's crack on with this. Oh, can we? Yeah. Oh, good save, keep. I kind of lost my speech there. We have got a little habit of conceding goals very, very early, so I'm a little bit nervous for the first 5 minutes. That is one thing. We do make it a little bit hard on ourselves at times. So, also we went to second in the league because Hereford have played like 2 more games than us. So, oh, Rollins, that's a good touch. Oh, keeper. That's terrible, keeper. I'm rolling around in my chair because I'm not happy about that, keeper. Fuck. shit on it. Rollins, that's a great touch, but keeps. You should do a lot better than that. Right. Get creative. Let's try and get into this game. We're playing absolute turd. I think we've been found out, boys. I think the game has just decided, no, your formation doesn't work anymore. You thought it worked, and then you put the cameras on. As soon as you put the action onto YouTube, this is not going to happen. You are terrible now. You guys are going to think I've cheated. Oh, that's a great ball over the top. Maguire, finish it. No. Oh, that's a great opportunity. Such a long ball. For a team that's going to be playing possession football, that was the biggest hoop I've seen in my life. That was Stoke City. Eat your heart out. Come on, let's get in at him. McLaughlin, no, let's not let Rollins away. Oh, Ferguson. That was close, Ferguson. That was very close. Okay, right. Do we have an opposition instruction here? Because whatever you're doing, centre-half, you're doing it wrong. You need to stop, right? Can he stop marking them tight? Because he has clearly got a lot more pace than you, and he is spinning you every time. So, let's stop marking him tight. They're just launching balls over the top at the moment, and it is battering us for it. Rollins has had a couple of good chances. I probably should. The fact that you are one-footed show you onto your weaker foot and onto your left foot. Just force you down the line because you can't do anything else. So crossing, Griffiths, that's interesting. That's a little bit different. Stadium's looking quite big. It's not very full though, boys. The York City fans have not come out to support us despite being second in the league with 2 games in hand. Yeah, play 2 games. More than us. Right, York, do something, you little magician. Go on, good run. Keep going, keep going. Good cross, Maguire. Brown smashes it out for a corner. That was very over the top. Aggressively hit. Griffiths with the corner. I have clicked on advertising board. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. Corner in. Oh, that was terrible as well. There's another corner. I'm gonna stop. Just leave the mouse alone. Stop clicking on advertising boarding. Another corner in. Cleared out as well. York, fire it back in, son. Good ball. Griffiths, bring it down. Finish. Oh, what a smash. And leg clips it away. What a name. Leg. McLaughlin. Maguire. Yes, get in. 1-1 just before half time. The whistle should have blown for half time. The other manager has a little bit of a grievance there. The fact that we've played an extra minute before the stoppage play. Before stoppage play. We played an extra minute stoppage play. Is that how you say it? Stoppage time? Stoppage time. Stoppage play. Why am I saying it like that? What a weirdo. Come on, boys. Get some more green. Let's go out for it. We haven't conceded any chances over the top since I've told my centre-halves to stop marking their strikers tight because they're clearly quicker than us, so that has helped. We are back to top in the league. That believes Hereford are not doing very well. There's a replay. There's a highlight, should I say. Let's go to the pitch. York. Beaten by Whittle. Phillips finds Whittle again. York is pressing him in a good press. And they've launched the ball over the top. It's Rollins onside. He fires anyway. It's an easy save. He can't believe he missed that. And it was a mistake by us. Our high line is getting beaten quite a lot. I do want to work out, just trying to tweak the tactics slightly, how to keep the pressing up, keep the high possession. Shoot. Please shoot. Why didn't you shoot earlier? The keeper was out of his goal by a mile. Yeah, I would like to try and stop it so we're not quite as vulnerable to balls over the top against teams that are going to play quite direct with fast strikers. So that's something I've got to be looking at over the next couple of weeks. The next games. I have been watching it quite a lot, but every time I make a little tweak, the tactic seems to be very sensitive and break. So, or it doesn't seem to perform in the right way. So Some more testing needs to be done. I'm going to try and make this tactic a little bit better. York, good run. It was a bit poor of a finish though. Nice to see that it's telling me that Dan scored his 3rd goal of the season. Our strikers have been awful. I'm not going to lie, they've been absolutely terrible. McFarlane, leg with the save. Yeah, strikers have been pretty poor. Talking of poor, who can we make a sub for and who can we try and influence this game? McFarlane has been terrible, so we're going to bring on Langstaff. Give him a couple of minutes to try and influence the game and try and get something out of this. Inspired by the feedback, and so are they on the opposition team. Looks like they're going for a more attacking approach. Ferguson. That's a big lumping ball over to York. Brings it down well and finds Maguire, who finds the back of the net. And he scored his 4th goal of the season now, assisted by York. That is not changing. That just wanted to show me what it needs to be. That is one hell of a hoof by Ferguson. York does very well to catch it and just slots it to Maguire, who finds the back post. Keeper flat-footed and on his knees. He doesn't know what to do. We are doing very well, so let's keep it like this and try and keep it going. See if we can hold on. If we get to about the 80th minute mark, I might turn it into the shutdown tactic and try and grab a goal on the break. If we can. York with a diving in tackle, and Smith is away. I'm not going to try and say his first name. Good save by the keeper. He's offside anyway. The offside trap doing its job that time. Maguire's got 2 goals this game. I'm saying my striker's been pretty poor, but he's got 2 goals, so... Oh, ref! Oh, yes! Dan Maguire for his hattie. Can he do it, the lad? Yes, he can! Dan Maguire scores a hat-trick for the first time this season for me. 5th goal of the season. Well done, Gabe. You've updated correctly this time. And that should be game, set and match. That means we will be switching to this. We'll be trying to shut the game down a little bit more. Plays the lower line offside trap. I've been trying to watch this formation as well to work out why that's a good idea. That doesn't make sense to me. I will leave it alone though, because it seems to be doing its right job. It seems to be doing the job correctly, so I'm going to bring on Smith, or not Smith, Dyer. Why did I say Smith? Bring on Dyer to give him some energy. Try and get his fitness back, that's what I'm trying to say. Freaking fool, I can't speak. Have another sip of cup of tea as the game slowly winds down. Excuse me for that. 4 added on minutes, and this is what this tactic is great. You just don't get a highlight. I don't know what the tactic's doing because I can't watch it because I don't get any highlights. I need to watch a full match and see what the tactic's doing, but that is great. 3-1 win, a comeback after a terrible goal in the first half. And it proves that this team is not camera shy. They can perform eventually. Well done, lads. You done a great job. Let's have a special little chat to you to give you a little bit more smoke up your backside to make you a little bit happier. And I am going to call the episode there. We're top of the table. 2 games in hand. 2 points clear. It's all looking rosy for York City. And I will catch you in the next episode. Until then, peace out.